This time I'm speaking to veterans partners who haven't given up. It's why I've got that big hug shown on there. People who aren't at the edge of the rope, but people who are concerned. Partners who really care about their veteran, really want to make it work, really want to make it get back together and make everything just as good as it can be. And I'm here for you because I understand. Tomorrow is our 32nd wedding anniversary. And tomorrow is 2026. It was 1968 when he was in a mid-air collision. The other plane didn't make it. It was also a USAF airplane. The other airframe was completely demolished and everybody died. My husband's plane crash landed. Some parachute box tore away and tore up his knees and back. Unfortunately, the government won't acknowledge that now, but that's what happened. They put him in the hospital. He stayed in the hospital for a while and came back to work. But they didn't do anything for the PTSD. And it just got worse and worse and worse. And by the time I met him, he was in pretty bad shape. Took quite a long time to get him in to be tested. In the meantime, I think it was almost 2 years, 14 months anyway, 15 months. 18 months to 2 years. Anyway, they gave him 10% disability until they tested him, and then they gave him 100%. And actually now they've tested him for all kinds of other things. He's going in again this in 3 weeks to be tested to prove again he's got 17 different diseases from all the exposure and all the problems and the PTSD and everything. But I have to tell you, my story is here, and your story could be here too. It's worth it. It's really worth it, because I have CPTSD. And I know what I'm like. But he knows what I'm like. And he knows why. And it was also military issues. But what happens with time and patience and understanding and a real view of what it's like to have been in the military and gone through so many different things and so many challenges and just seen so many things that you didn't need to see in a lifetime. There's an understanding that comes from that. And it's hard to explain. It's almost the deepest is falling in love in the first place. It's a really, really deep, deep understanding. And I'd like you to be able to have that too. I'd like you to be able to know what that's like and not feel isolated and alone and like you can't do anything, like you can't make a difference, like you can't wrap your relationship together and make it work, because you can. And what I find is every once in a while I blow up. And I blow up because he assumes I'm going to take care of everything, and I'm still 20 years old, and I can wait on him around the clock like it was nothing, even though he's in a wheelchair, and he really can't do much of anything. But when I ask him to do something, he turn on a light switch when you go by in your wheelchair, put your dish on the other side of the table so that I can sit down my dish when I come in with mine and hand you yours with 2 hands, because I've got a torn rotator cuff and bursitis and a bad back and 2 artificial hips, and I'm having a lot of trouble making it work. But by God, baby, we are not in a nursing home. And that's what has to happen. That logic has to happen. And that logic is what makes it come together. That and love. When you blend those two together, you get something really beautiful. You get a level of understanding that is really hard for me to explain to you. It's like, well, like I said, it's like falling in love again, but it's more than that. It's like a prayer that's answered immediately. It's like asking for something from whoever's important to you and having a butterfly come and land on your shoulder immediately. It's like so many really, really tough situations come together with surprising accuracy. Surprising to you and to him. And then a beautiful, deep understanding between you. A beautiful, deep place that you go that others can't even begin to understand. Even other ones who maybe have shared a flood together or a fire together or something, but oh, gosh, I wish it was a better way I could explain it to you. But what I'm offering is school, SKOOL, Caregivers School. And what I'd like to do is have at least once a week a meeting with just veterans partners. Veterans if they want to, but veterans partners where you can really speak to other people who've gone through the same kind of thing and are going through the same kind of thing. And maybe they've split up, maybe they're separated, maybe they're just waiting for them to come home. Whatever it might be, whatever feelings and whatever place they think they're in at that time, what we can do about it, how we can help each other, how we can find a way to be working together in such a way that we can hold that relationship together, make it work, make it come out even better than before in a different way, in a much different way. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to be 20 years old again or even 16 years old again and totally swooning. It's not that. It's different. It's really different. There's this incredible depth, this incredible understanding, this incredible gratefulness, this incredible blending of the personalities in such a way that every touch, every consideration, every thank you, every please, every look of appreciation to the other one is so deep and so rich and so wise. Wise. Yeah, that's a good word. It's wise. It's like you finally understand. It's like that aha moment when I was flying a plane and finally I understood the VOR, but never mind that. That's complicated. The point is, it's so incredibly powerful and so incredibly worth it to not give up that relationship when you could make it so much better. You could bring back some of what you had before either one of you went to war or any of your friends went to war. And you'd even be there for your friends because there would be that understanding, that patience, that deep wisdom that you can't even explain, but you'd have it. If you have any questions for me, don't hesitate to answer down below. And if you want to see the school, it's called Summerland Caregivers School. SKOOL. There's no charge to be a member. There's no charge for questions and answers. But because I am almost 80 years old and I need to pay my rent, it's $5 for an hour of being on Zoom. So make a decision. Look it over, see what you think, and if you want to join me, do. I'd like to help you. I'm an idealist, and that's what we do. If you got questions here, ask me. I'll talk to you. And I'm happy to have a free meeting with you on Zoom in the interim, just so you know what I'm about and ask me any questions you want. Okay? Thank you.